What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. I'm the Toy Sheik. Thank you for dropping in. For today's episode, we do all kinds of toy and pop culture goodness. We're checking out a thrift store find that is actually a really awesome one today. If you guys like dinosaurs, if you like Jurassic Park, then you're in for some excitingness. Look at the size of this gigantic bag that we got for $5 at the store, and it's filled with a ton of really great pieces. I'm excited to add to my collection and show off to you guys in this short little video today. So stick around and enjoy some vintage dinosaur goodness. Let's go. Alright guys, so how do we start this off? Let's just throw this pile on the table, I guess, right? Oh, woo! That will knock a person out. You swing this at them, there's some sharp points. Like, it already ripped holes in the bag, so no bueno on that. Alright, so let's get into this. We're just going to pull off some and start talking about them. Starting with some of the lame ones. I mean, to me, it might not be to some of you out there who might have had this as a kid. This is going to be the Linus. This is from company AAA. They're a Chinese company, vintage one, man. I think they were around since like 1968. They made a lot of like animals, dragons, dinosaurs, a lot of these very realistic, paint heavy, PVC style figures from back in the day. They probably had their hand in them. Not much known about them in general, but they do have the AAA design on a lot of these that you can't really see it up close on here because it's so small, but if you look on these old dinosaurs, you know what I am talking about. So let's start with the Linus and on to the black growling bear, which they did a great job on the face of this. It does look terrifying, a lot of detail. These are actually in good shape too. I mean, it does have markings and scratches from being played with, but not as bad as some that I have seen. And this thing is hefty. Like, no lie, this thing probably weighs as much as a baseball, so you could definitely chuck this at someone's head as well. So, is that all the animals? No, we have a couple more animals, so we're gonna do the animals first. And we do have this insane, this thing is a clobbering stick as well, but I believe it's the blue, no, blue whale? Blue whale? No, sperm whale. I think this is a sperm whale. The, what is it? The giant squid. It's like in its mouth. Comes out of the water. Boom. Yeah. That's it. Alright. It does say it on there. It is by AAA. It does have the new style logo on here. But it does say sperm whale on there. So there we go. We got the sperm whale. Very nice. I won't be keeping that. But we do have another fish that is in one from my collection, and it is this guy right here, which is going to be the great white. I do not believe this is by AAA, but I did have this as a kid growing up, and I want to say it was like more of a bluish color, but there probably was this repainted for another company or whatnot. But I always remember growing up, I had this thing since I was young, but I always had a little like squeaker toy inside of it, and it wasn't from the shark. It was actually from this crocodile, which they did have at the store that day. I saw it in this lady's cart, and I heard her talking to some other lady online, and she was going to put it in her yard as a decoration, but that had a squeaker in it that I remember removing, and I put it into the shark, and it was like stuck in like right here like forever. So very cool. Oh nice, yes, there we go. It is by AAA. Alright, so it is in the sea line. So that looks like that's the scale. That's exactly what a sperm whale and a great white should be. Consistency as well. This is very hollow and soft and would not hurt that much if you hit someone, and this one will literally probably cause you to have a headache. So that's no bueno, but this one I really wanted. This is one of the reasons why I wanted up picking up that bag. I always wanted this. It's in good shape. It does have scratches on it, but like mine's was really beat up, so this is really cool. I don't have mine. I've gotten rid of all these dinosaur animal kind of toys a long time ago, so that's why I'm very excited to get them back, because they are some of my oldest toys as a kid. I'm not gonna put them really on display, like not too many, but I do enjoy looking at them. But let's start off with this, or end off with this last C piece here, this huge manta ray that we do have here. It looks like almost like a freshwater style, brackish water manta ray. Pacific Ocean, perhaps? I don't know. I don't think it is by AAA. It does not have a name on it. So I don't know what kind this is. Manta ray, sea ray? I love the faces on these. They look terrifying. Look at that. They're bloodthirsty. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing's awesome. So I was like, should I like keep this or not? Because I just love how it looks underneath, but it's so large, so I'll probably wind up getting rid of this one as well. But I used to see this one a bunch when I was a kid, so it's definitely one that I remember. I don't think I ever had that one. So massive figure compared to the other ones. So those are all of the creatures. Let's get into the dinosaurs right now. Well, let's get into this guy that's in my hand. He's not a dinosaur or an animal. He's actually a kaiju, and I want to say, oh, what the heck is the name of that show? Superhuman Cyber Samurai Squad? Superhuman Cyber Squad. I think it's Superhuman Cyber Squad. I don't know the name of this kaiju, but it's probably like what, 94 when that was out. A lot of the Power Ranger type shows that were there. My brother watched those. I did not like to watch those, but so that's cool. Like no articulation at all to this figure. He's very stationary and super small, but I do love his design. He looks really, really cool and awesome to find him in there. So we got kaijus thrown in with the dinosaurs and stuff. That is really, really awesome. Let's get into this other modern one that's here, actually staring at me. And this one, maybe you've seen these around, like little kids would have them or not. I think they clip onto things. I want to, like, it's kind of motor, so I feel like it says something. I don't know how to open its hands up and stuff like that. Oh, there's a button. Okay. Whoa, does it do by... Anyway, there you go. It makes sounds. I'll probably put this on like my cart or something when I go to the time. Whoa! Calm down, sir. Calm down, sir. Alright, so that one's really cool. On to the dinosaurs. A really, really awesome company that I always love picking up. I've sold these, it's probably my 4th time now, including my originals I had as a kid, which are one of my oldest toys that I did have. I just didn't have a place for these dinosaurs. And it is the classic Invicta dinosaurs from the British Natural History Museum, now known as the Natural History Museum. You could have gotten these figures at those museums. I think they came loose as well as being on package. By now, if I would have kept them, I basically would have had the whole freaking set, because there was a lot I didn't have, but I did get quite a few in here that I never owned before. So anyway, here's a T-Rex, and for scale, we have the Triceratodon. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. He's got the nice little peach color. I never had him as a kid, so it's cool to see him. We have that one. And then we have the Stegosaurus, also very small in comparison to the Triceratodon. I thought the Stegosaurus was larger in real life, but hey, they're the History Museum. They know better than me. It says, oh, it does have their lengths on them though. Length about 5 meters. So that's really cool. These actually sell for a little bit of money, and some of the rare ones actually do go for some money. So if you have a lot of them, you can usually move them pretty good. So one of the reasons why I started checking the dinosaur bags, because I would always find these in here. And then I started finding, like, I got him right there. Let's see. Pull him out. He is Iguanodon from, actually by AAA. So the figures we were showing you before. And this is, they did a line, one of the oldest dinosaur figures that are like this. They had more Triceratodons, Stegosaurus, a bunch more of these ones. I really love this figure. It reminds me of like an old like Godzilla, like Bullmark, Kaiju type style. Crazy thing is, like, the Iguanodon I believe was like a herbivore, so yeah, they all come with these crazy like mouthpieces with the snouts open. They just look ridiculous. I love these. They also fit in like really good with oh man, like the, I can't think of what they're, not Galaxy Warriors, like the He-Man bootleg like type figures. I think these like fitted pretty good with that. He's chilling on Boba Fett right now. So I got him from a different bag of dinosaurs once before, which also had a T-Rex as well as an Iguanodon normal version in there. So that's really cool. On to another brand that I love so much growing up. I had this as well as sold it, so glad to have this back in good shape. We have the Brachiosaurus from Imperial, another company that made so much cool stuff for a lot of different franchises. Love Imperial. This one's from 1985, in really clean shape. The crazy thing about all these figures is how old they are and how well they do keep up. Like, you could beat with these, and they go on strong. I've seen these little hands break on the T-Rex or the tips of the tail, but this is a harder type plastic versus these ones. They don't usually get messed up unless a dog chews on them and whatnot. So awesome to have this one back. I did sell it. I'm glad I got that one back to go with. There's a few little dinosaurs I need to get from the Imperial. They do have a Triceratodon, which I would like to get, as well as the Styracosaurus, which is like the 7 horn kind of Triceratops. I'll put a picture of it right there. I've been looking for that one for a while. I had that as a kid. I'd love to have that one back. The horns on both of them are ridiculously sharp. The same as like this Triceratodon when I was holding it, as well as even this Kaiju. But this Triceratodon, this is legit. Like, this is done. That's you can use it as a weapon for sure. Remember John Wick killed a man with a pencil? He killed a man with a Triceratodon. I mean, who does that? It's insane. So anyway, we got this Brachiosaurus. Very, very cool to bring that one home, as well as this amazing T-Rex. I don't know if this is by Imperial. It doesn't have any markings on it, but the brand is the same stamp as the Imperial Brachiosaurus. I think this one is also from 85 on it. 87 actually, so this one's 87. It's newer. This one looks awesome and definitely reminds me of the Imperial T-Rex. It was green and yellow. I've been wanting that dinosaur for a long time. I had it as a kid. I used to play with it all the time and all like my battles and stuff, so definitely on the lookout for that. I believe I have seen that in the bag of dinosaurs before as well, but the bag was just too much that day and wasn't on that half off clearance, so he's definitely staying. He was one of the reasons why I got the bag as well. But then on to the best ones for sure right here. So Imperial makes monster figures, Godzilla, stuff like that as well. And they also make this amazing King Kong figure right here. This actually isn't the one by Imperial. That figure looks like this right here, so you can check it out, the difference of it. This one's got the blue face, the colors are different. But for the most part, I do believe this is a knockoff of that Imperial King Kong. This thing's amazing, and I'm very, very excited to have this one stay in the collection. It looks terrifying in the face if you just stare at it straight on, but it is really, really cool. Very, very awesome. Very excited. And you can't have King Kong without Godzilla, baby. And this figure right here, oh my gosh, super, super excited to finally have this. Although I probably will get another one. You can see its tail is messed up here. This Godzilla is by Imperial. This I believe is like the 5-inch size. They would also made like a 10-inch or so size. I had this as a kid. It was a toy I played with forever. It looks really great from this side, but are you ready? Yeah, he's all messed up. He looks almost like the radioactive fire destroyed Godzilla. So all these parts, besides unfortunately the head, can be replaced. You can take off the tail as well as the arms and legs. Sometimes you do find those online, so you can just replace them and put a better one in. This hand on here definitely got messed up. He definitely got manhandled by a dog. And I was thinking of like leaving that, maybe doing a little custom paint on here, kind of make it look damaged or whatever, because it's actually kind of gnarly and awesome. But you can replace the other parts. So I'll be on the lookout for another one. This is definitely one of my favorite figures. I wanted for a long time. I lost this a long time ago in a yard sale. I was excited. I know he's messed up, but with all the other figures, he's pretty much just extra cake on top of that. So very, very cool there. Then this is actually the second time I found figures from this line, and it is a line that in closed box they look amazing. And we have Primal Rage, baby, 1994 Playmates dinosaur line from the video game, arcade video game, later on to Sega Genesis. He is missing his tail, which you can purchase online. Like, I don't know, 8 to 12 bucks. You probably get yourself a piece to complete him. He does come with his claws, accessories that go on. I don't think he has like the claw pieces. Some of them come with like claw piece hands that go on. I think that's the Raptors, and he just comes with the feet. There's a couple different versions of this T-Rex as well. But yeah, this is the second time. He was in this bag, so very, very excited to get him. I did not have him. Last time I found a bag that actually had some Invictus in it as well. But they had Armadon, which is like the Ankylosaurus. They had Vertigo. He's like kind of like the snake creature, if you guys remember him. And then who's the saber tooth? Who's the saber fang? Slash? It's like Slash Fang or Saber Fang? Slash Fang? I think that's his name. So they were in it, which is really cool. We're going to show off the last piece, which I'm also very excited anytime I can find these. This is also the third time I found a piece from this line, and it is Dino Riders. Oh man, very, very cool. The first time that I have this figure right here, which is actually the Imperial Triceratops I was telling you about, the Styracosaurus, and apparently I must like that. I like when they have more horns than just the Triceratons too. But this is the first time I had this figure. It still does work, whatnot. It doesn't have any of its armor, but very, very cool anytime you can find a Dino Rider mixed in with the old, I mean, it's so weird because you'll have like modern stuff sometimes mixed in with the vintage stuff. I swear there's just a huge pile of dinosaurs that people drop off and they just pile them up in a bag, and that's what gets scooped up this day. This was a good little setup though. Whoever, I don't know if this is from the same collection, came from multiple sections of that pile that someone's just grabbing and throwing, who knows, but very, very excited. This will go with my, I found a Dimetrodon and an Ankylosaurus in those as well. So very, very cool. I love getting the Dino Riders figures. Those are all of them today. Very, very awesome. I love them. Definitely. King Kong, let me know what was your favorite. These are cool, and you can just beat the crap out of these things. The paint does get messed up sometimes, obviously, when you're like whacking them and stuff. But these toys have stood the test of time. It's been so many freaking years, dude. 87, like 34, 36 years. So long, these things still look great, and they will still knock you out if you throw them hard enough at a person. That is for sure. And man, guys, that was really fun to be able to show these off to you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, got something out of it. If you were new checking out the channel, we do all kinds of toy fun stuff like this, so check the back catalog. Hope you guys enjoyed sharing these dinosaurs with me. I'd like to know which ones were your favorites, which ones you had in your toy box growing up, maybe ones you're still trying to acquire to the collection. I know there's a lot of secret dinosaur collectors that are out there, so definitely for $5, amazing play value. I'm adding what, like 7 of these figures to this collection today. Very, very excited to add these figures. Make sure you guys stick around to the channel. New stuff coming for you guys really soon. Always appreciate you guys watching any of the videos that are uploaded. Much love as always, and until next time, my name is Mark. I'm the Toy Sheik. Mad love, geek out. See you guys on the next episode.